Any one of us can be a victim of bullying, a sensitive child, a successful businessman, or in this case, both. Here's Steve Rowe sharing his story for the first time with us and with you on a lifetime of bullying. Meet one of our area's most successful men telling his story for the first time right now.
My name is Steve Rowe, and I'm the general manager of Rowe Motors. I'm 56 years old, and growing up, I was the victim of bullying.
Rowe was beat up and chased by bullies for much of his childhood. He remembers being afraid and, worse, being scarred by the experience.
Just trying to find a safe way home, and so you wouldn't get picked on. And I came home beat up a few times, but to me, much more damaging was what went on in my mind. That was what I remember the most. It's just the terrible toll that you can take on somebody by putting them down emotionally rather than physically.
His healing began in 2005. Rowe was one of 25 Cadillac dealers to participate in a conference at the Center for Creative Leadership in Colorado Springs. One of the activities involved personality testing. Without expecting it, the floodgates opened.
The part that I to this day remember is we were in a conference room, and it was a big U-shaped table, and there was 25 Cadillac dealers in this room. You know, everybody's strong, you know. And I started telling my story of that when I got back to Grants Pass, I was going to get help. Everybody wanted help. I didn't know these people. And I'd only known them for the week that I was there. And the power of that room, everybody pulling for me, saying, it's going to be okay. You could do this. You can do this. And then making that phone call to say, you know what, I need help. It was so, it was scary. And it was a stretch like you'd never gone on before. But at the same time, it was a life-saving experience for me. I really honestly feel that.
Rowe speaking publicly about his bullying because he wants you to know there is reason for hope.
To me, the hardest part of therapy is going to somebody else and saying, I need help. That was really difficult for me. And I think, for me, that one word would be embarrassment. Because you never want to say that you went and sought mental health treatment. But for me, that wasn't easy. It was the best thing for it. And the avenues out there, there are so many places to get help. And I think the good part through all this, unbelievable as it may seem, is I think it's made me a better person. You know, while preventing bullying is important, giving people hope to know that things can be different than what they are. And it doesn't matter what age you are. You know, and it could be young, old, but hope is such an important thing to have. It's going to be okay.
It's impossible to encapsulate the years of bullying and its effect on Steve Rowe in mere minutes, so I posted my entire interview with Rowe on our website, www.KOBI5.com. In studio, Craig Smullen, NBC5 News.